My darling, I don't want to sound critical, but sometimes you can be wonderfully unaware of what's right in front of you. I've been sending you countless signals, so many gentle, quiet clues about how I feel, yet you seem to miss every single one. Perhaps I've been too indirect. Perhaps fear has held me back. But honestly, I've been holding these emotions inside for such a long time now, and they keep growing deeper with every moment that passes. Whenever I catch sight of you, I find myself smiling without even knowing it's happening. Your very existence awakens something within me, a glow I cannot describe, but feel in every fiber of my being. I discover myself wanting to speak with you more than anyone else in my world. I search for opportunities, little reasons to share a conversation, to experience a moment together, a laugh, an exchange of thoughts. I attempt to support you whenever possible, sometimes even changing my plans just to be available for you. I crave being near you constantly, not from obligation, but because I truly treasure it. There's something soothing about your company that makes me feel protected, understood, and completely at ease. The way I gaze at you is unique. It goes beyond simple appreciation. It's something gentler, more profound, more powerful. Others have picked up on it as well. They mention that my whole energy transforms when you're present. They say I become radiant, more expressive, more vibrant. It's amusing how everyone else seems to recognize it except you. You don't notice how I pause when I watch you, how my gaze tracks you when you enter a space, or how my pulse quickens when you laugh. I'm not simply another friendly acquaintance. I'm someone who's completely, silently falling for you. I've been drawn to you from the very first moment I laid eyes on you. That instant remains vivid in my memory. I recall thinking you might be stern or perhaps even a little proud based on how you carried yourself. But as I came to understand you, you completely destroyed those initial impressions. You are gentle, considerate, and profoundly compassionate. Yes, you maintain firmness regarding work and duties, but you never allow that to overshadow your tenderness. You honor people and their feelings. That blend of power and gentleness is extraordinary, and it's something I treasure in you beyond what you could ever know. There's so much about you that captures my heart: your peaceful presence, your meaningful words, your genuine, warm laughter that seems to illuminate everyone's world. I adore how you interact with those around you with such authentic care. You possess this incredible talent for making others feel important and appreciated. That's not something everyone possesses. It's truly a gift. You are the type of person who leaves a lasting impact on everyone you encounter, not because you chase recognition, but because your essence is naturally powerful. You've become someone incredibly significant to me, not only because of my romantic feelings, but because I respect you enormously as an individual. You motivate me in ways I struggle to express. Simply being in your presence makes me aspire to become a better version of myself. I observe how you navigate challenging circumstances, how you care for others, even when nobody's looking, how you remain faithful to your principles. I want to learn from you, evolve alongside you, and spend more time in your company, not just as someone who cares for you, but as someone who genuinely admires you. I treasure the connection we've built. which is why I've hesitated to be completely honest about my feelings. I'm terrified of losing what we already share. I'm scared that if you don't reciprocate these emotions, things might become uncomfortable or tense between us. That's why I've been leaving clues, hoping perhaps naively that you'd notice them and offer me some small indication, some gesture, some word to show me you feel similarly. Or even if you don't, at least I'd understand where things stand. But silence is difficult to interpret, and recently it's been troubling me. So here I am, expressing these feelings in words, hoping you'll recognize the depth of what I experience, hoping you'll understand that this isn't merely a passing attraction. It's something more genuine, something that's developed over time through respect, admiration, and real affection. Even if you don't share these feelings, I want you to understand that you've transformed my life. You've demonstrated what it means to be graceful under stress, to be strong yet caring, to lead with both wisdom and emotion. Setting romantic feelings aside, you are someone I will always respect. You are my inspiration. I hope I can someday become even a fraction of the person you are, in how you care for others, in how you treat people, and in the way you conduct yourself with quiet grace. And if there's even a tiny part of you that feels the same, if anything I've shared touches you, then perhaps, just perhaps, you could show me somehow. Just a hint, just a sign. That's all I'm asking for. Tonight has been one of those evenings where rest simply refuses to come, regardless of how desperately I try. I've been shifting restlessly in bed for hours, my eyes wide open in the darkness, unable to find peace. It's unusual because typically I drift off quite easily without much struggle. But tonight feels different. There's something keeping me alert, something stirring within me. Initially, I wondered if I was worried or overwhelmed. But when I attempted to pinpoint what was troubling me, there was nothing specific. Instead, there's this persistent warmth in my chest, a quiet longing that keeps intensifying. And then I understood. I'm yearning for you. I'm missing you so intensely, it's making sleep impossible. It's not the type of missing that's dramatic or crushing. It's soft, yet constant. It's as if your memory has wrapped itself around my heart, keeping it unsettled. I've found myself lying here, picturing what it would feel like if you were beside me right now, if we were resting together, your hand holding mine, your heartbeat close enough to soothe my own. I wondered what existence would feel like if we were united in this very moment, what it would be like to fall asleep knowing you're right there. That thought alone fills me with a sweet yet painful sense of yearning. I miss you, my love. I miss you profoundly in a way that language barely manages to capture. I even considered sending you a message, just a brief note to tell you how much I love and miss you. But I stopped myself. I didn't want to disturb your sleep. You deserve your peace, even if I cannot find mine. Then the idea of making a video call entered my mind, just to glimpse your face even for a few moments. Not to speak, not to say anything meaningful, just to see you, to feel nearer to you in some small way. It's remarkable how tonight, more than usual, you're occupying so much space in my mind. Maybe it's because deep within, my heart recognizes how much I love you more than I often acknowledge. Sometimes I don't comprehend myself. I think I move through my day, not fully understanding just how much you mean to me. And then moments like this strike me with complete intensity. When the quiet of night brings understanding, I'm reminded again of the influence you have over me, of the depth of love I feel for you. It's unlike anything I've ever known. I've never loved anyone the way I love you. It's overwhelming, it's raw, it's beautiful, and honestly, it's the kind of love that makes me feel truly alive. Loving you has become such a fundamental part of my identity. I feel incredibly fortunate, truly blessed, that I fell in love with someone as amazing as you. You're adorable, you're caring, you're thoughtful, and everything about you just feels perfect to me. You are undoubtedly the most important person in my world. With you, I feel like I've discovered my other half. It's not just love, it's a sense of completeness. Like you fill the hollow spaces in me that I didn't even realize existed. With you, I can be myself entirely. I can be playful and carefree, or serious and reflective, and you embrace every aspect of me with open arms. There's such liberation in that, in knowing I don't need to conceal any part of myself with you. I feel secure, understood, and genuinely treasured. And that's a precious kind of love, one that brings calm rather than chaos, one that gives without demanding. I love you so deeply, and I truly cherish every part of you. Thank you for making my life feel like something enchanting. Even in moments like this, when I'm missing you so much it aches, I'm still filled with appreciation because I have someone to miss. Not everyone is that fortunate. You've brought warmth, gentleness, and happiness into my life in ways I never anticipated. You've made my world more radiant, more beautiful than anything I ever imagined possible. You are, in every sense of the word, my dream come true. I remember hoping and praying to find my soulmate someday, to experience a love that's authentic, deep, and enduring. And then you entered my life like an answered prayer, like a blessing in human form. I believe with all my heart that the universe sent me its greatest gift when it brought me you. I'm so fortunate to call you mine. So even though I cannot sleep, and even though I miss you more than words can express, I'm going to try to close my eyes now and carry the thought of you with me into my dreams. Thank you for being who you are, for loving me, for allowing me to love you, and for making this life so much more meaningful than I ever imagined it could be. I love you always.